Wherever I go, whoever I meet, the first question they ask me, who are you supporting for president? Who are you going to vote for? And while I am a Democrat, I think everyone knows that I support Republicans very, very often if I feel that they are best. And this year was an opportunity for Republicans to retake the White House, to replace the policies of the Obama administration, not have a third term of the Obama administration with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is not an option for me. I cannot vote for Hillary Clinton, and it would take hours to give all the reasons why. But the issue was Donald Trump, someone who, people at one point were very, very excited. People were excited about the guy speaking from the gut, the guy saying it as it is. But the reality is, the sad reality is, and we have to face that reality. I mean, you can be a Trump supporter. That's your business. That's fine. But I think one needs to be honest about the person you're supporting. Vote for him if that's your choice. I often see people with bumper stickers on their car that says Trump. I find that incredible, by the way. Support Trump. But there's nothing to rejoice over with Donald Trump. His behavior is something that you would want to shield your kids. You wouldn't want your kids to listen to some of the rhetoric that has come out of his mouth. You would slap your kids. You would punish your kids if they behaved in a similar way to Donald Trump, who has insulted so many people, the wives of so many people. I would say to you, if he had insulted your wife, if he had made fun of the way your wife looks, if he had made fun of your child who happened to be handicapped, as he did with a reporter a number of months ago, the insulting, denigrating, disgusting behavior is something that you have to admit to. You have to say yes. Someone who takes pride in not knowing facts, in not knowing anything in terms of foreign policy or anything else for that matter. Someone whose entire campaign is basically a bunch of cliches. Some of them that sound very, very impressive. Make America great again. Who does not want to make America great again? Who does not want to create an America that is better for everyone in this country? But the reality is that it seems like Donald Trump takes pride in not knowing anything. And that is not a very, very healthy thing. On Israel, at one point, he said he would be neutral. Did he mean it? What was that all about? Donald Trump, an adult running for president of the United States, said he would be neutral. By the way, at one point he said to an audience that Israel was more to blame for the fact there was no peace, that Israel wasn't making enough concessions. The only speech that he made in terms of Israel was from a teleprompter at the AIPAC convention that was wonderful. So even Donald Trump has said things in terms of Israel that are of great concern to me. He has surely not been very clear about the issues, and I'm not sure he's familiar with the issues. I know that he's marched in the Israeli Day Parade. I mean, that is his claim to fame. So while we are all looking, and I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton, but I'm not prepared to say today that I'm voting for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton is out, disqualified to me, but Donald Trump, it's tough, it's difficult. And all I'm saying is, let's be honest in terms of who he is and the way he has behaved. How many times has there been a reset of the button? He was going to change. He was going to be different. He was going to be respectful. And none of that has happened. And the question always becomes, who is the real Donald Trump? What does he really believe? What does he really stand for deep down in the gut? When David Duke and neo-Nazis in this country and crazy radical right-wing groups think that Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to America, when they praise him and say, we've been saying all these things all of these years, that scares the daylights out of me. That scares the daylights out of me. And I know that his son-in-law is Orthodox, and his wife, of course, is Orthodox, converted to Judaism, and that's wonderful. That's thrilling. But for anyone to say to me they're going to vote for someone for President of the United States because the son-in-law is Jewish, I mean, Hillary Clinton has a son-in-law who's Jewish. Are we now going to start talking about, who's more religious and who's less religious? That's not a reason to vote for somebody. We want to look at the man who is running for the highest office in the world. We live in a dangerous world. We don't want a president who will make it more dangerous. But at the end of the day, it is Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. The other candidates is a waste of a vote. It's going to have to be one or the other. Hillary is out, and I'm waiting and watching the next 80 days or so to see if anything changes, that I can look into the soul of Donald Trump and look at someone who makes me feel uncomfortable. But you know what? He's the better choice for America. I want to wait and see if there's something about him that I could change my mind. Are we all going to go into the voting booth this year holding our nose, pretending, making believe? So everyone out there, we're going to vote, and you got to go out and vote. But let's be honest about the candidates, both of the candidates. Hillary Clinton is out for me for 100 different reasons. And Donald Trump, at this moment, in all good conscience, I cannot say I'm prepared to vote for him. Because right now, Donald Trump is very, very scary.